Hi YouTube, please give me a moment while I connect to Facebook. We'll be getting started shortly here. And I think we should be connected to Facebook. Hi everybody, welcome to another video of the Strategic Swing Trader. I am Sami Abu Saad, Director of Education at T3 Live. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed or enjoying the holiday weekend, the 4-day holiday weekend. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. First, a disclaimer to let you know that trading is risky and that whatever we discuss is for educational purposes only. If you'd like to download a copy of my free ebook, link for that is in the description below the video. We're gonna do what we always do, which is take a look at the market and go over some swing ideas for next week. If you have any questions for us, reach out to customer service, info@t3live.com. Email us at info@t3live.com. And if you find benefit in today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. That helps support our channel online. All right, we're gonna start with the market. We can see that the SPY had a really bearish gap down on Friday. I guess it's not a 4-day weekend. Friday was a half day. But at any rate, the SPY broke the uptrend now, and there's not a lot of support below, all the way down to here, which is about what, 450. So I would say the SPY should retest at a bare minimum the 20 MA on the weekly chart. That's what I would expect it to do, which again is around the 450 area. But the truth is, there's not a lot of support there at all. The only support that there is comes from these overlapping candles, and then also the rising 20 on the weekly. Okay, so that's the first thing. The Qs is a bit more difficult because we have a 45-degree 20 MA. So the Qs is showing, the Nasdaq is showing relative strength to the SPY. But on, I think this was on Monday, I said I would be extremely surprised if this gets taken out in, I said this could hold for weeks, months, I don't know how long, but I'd be extremely surprised if this got taken out sooner than that. Because look, wide range red bars, either end moves, see which are the biggest, what are the biggest red bars that you see on the daily chart, the entire daily chart. Here they are, okay, at least the most recent move up. It's that wide range bar that formed on October 4th, and then the wide range red bar that formed on November 22nd. Wide range red bars, end moves. So if it's a downtrend and then you get the wide range red bar, that signals the bottom. And then they also start moves. So this was, so either the bottom or the top, right? And so I said on Monday, I'd be extremely surprised if this got taken out anytime soon. The only question, and I still have that same question, is how long, is this a long-term top? Is this gonna hold for just a few weeks, a few months? That I don't know, but I know this is the top for now, okay? And so but the Qs is much more difficult to analyze than the SPY because we don't have that gap that ended the uptrend. See that gap down on that we got on Friday on the SPY? The Qs gap down a little bit, sold off, but it's a little bit more difficult. I would still say the Qs gets down to the 20 on the weekly at a bare minimum. And what is that? That's around probably 377 or so on the Qs. But for me, this should be the top for the time being, okay? Should be the top. Was there a way to predict this top happening before it happened? I don't think so. I think it was very tough to like predict it in advance. But once we got it, we can react to it appropriately. I think I have like 10 or 11 shorts open, short positions, swing. And I'm glad about that because if the market crashes, those will do well, okay? All right, let's take a look at the watch list, the swing ideas for next week, for at least tomorrow. I don't have a good bullish list at all. There's only one item from the list that I'm looking to play for sure if it triggers. The others will only be watches. GENI, GENI, climactic. I actually bought it at the bottom on last week on Wednesday. Held it, and then once it took out this bar's low, I got out. So that was the Genius Sports, whatever, limited. I don't like it that much long, but if it takes out at a bare minimum Friday's high, which is 10.02, then possibly long to the 20 on the hourly, which actually we're already there. So possibly long to about $12, 12, and then eventually maybe 14. But we would need a bullish market for it to get up to 14. So again, this one I like only if it takes out 10.02. KRNT has a nice uptrend and a pullback. So if somehow the market turns bullish, or tomorrow the market moves up, this might trigger as a long over 166.50 by 159.94. So 166.50 by 159.94. PSTH, I know this is a SPAC, so it's not moving, but what if it takes out 2031? I think we might see a pop out of it. So I like it long over 2031 with a stop under 2010, and target one would be, it's tough to say, this bar's high, 2090. So over here for target one. That would give you about, so over 2030, so at 60 cents. The stop is only about 20 cents. So it's pretty good 3-to-1 reward to risk. Okay, about 3-to-1 reward to risk. So I like it. But it mostly doesn't move. So I don't know if it's going to really trigger or not. RDHL is a gap fade and an hourly base breakout. So down a lot, finally gaps down, over the base long, stop under the base, target about $4. Okay, if you look at the hourly chart, you'll see the base breakout. So over the base long, stop under the entire base, or aggressively, one can also put it under Wednesday's low, which is 270. Okay, 270, and then the entry would be over 304. That's the RDHL. Talk looks similar also, down and a gap down, and then it broke down right here, but the breakdown produced no follow through. So you would think it should start to move back up to about $3. So I like it over 240. Stop under 198, that would be too big of a stop. So I would just put the stop under 212. Okay, I like the RDHL more than I do the talk. But if you're a subscriber, I already completed the newsletter for tomorrow. Feel free to log on to your account and you'll see which one of these I am calling for tomorrow long. Okay, the shorts, I think I'm calling three of these, and then if something sets up during the day, I'll send out an alert. But AFIB, just as a disclaimer, already an open position. It triggered, I'm not sure which day, maybe this day, one of these days, triggered short, but I still like it short if it can, to add to the position, if it can make a new low. So I like it under 320, let's just say. Stop over 374, about a 55-cent stop on the AFIB. Blue is similar, gap down, base breakdown, short under the base. Above the base is where you would normally put the stop at if you're doing a base breakdown, but this would be too big of a stop. So I would just put it over 1092. Let's say over $11. Okay, on the blue. Bumble was on last week's list. I didn't do it. Kind of wish I did, because it had a weekly 1, 2, 3, and it triggered, as you can see. So the entry should have been under 35.90. It's already at 33.80. That's $2 late, but it still is a good watch for this week because it's basing at the lows here. So short under the base, stop above. Okay, so whatever the lowest point is, short under that, and then stop over 35.55 on the Bumble. The CNTB they're all similar. A gap down and then a base. I like it under, if it can come back down. Notice how it started to move up a little bit. So if it can come back down and take out the lows, that would trigger it short. Stop above the base. Okay, on the CNTB. DM, they're all the same. Gap down, and I didn't mean for them to be the same. I just scanned my stock universe. Whatever looked bearish, I put on the list. Whatever looked bullish, I put on the list, right? The bullish list. So in this case, under the base, stop, I would say over 684. It's not something that I'm gonna go with, but it actually looks okay. Looks decent. Here's the hourly base breakdown. So if it breaks under the double bottom, the triple bottom, and then stop above here, above 684, 686, so give it to maybe 690 on the DM. FLGC, that looks a little tighter. Gap down and then a base breakdown. So it triggered already. I'm not in it. I wish I was. It should have been shorted under 203, but I don't think it's too late. Under 195. Stop over 228 so far. Yeah, over 220. So if it breaks under 195, like it short, and the stop goes over 228. No target since it's at all-time low. A lot of these are at all-time low, so there's no way for me to predict what the target is gonna be. We just have to manage it. SOPA, SOPA, is a daily 1, 2, 3, 4. Igniting bar, a couple of narrow range bars. So short under 950 with a stop over 1240. Really big stop, but this stock moves a lot. Okay, but that's a short. And then VIPs, I called it short last week someday, this day maybe. It didn't trigger, went up. I was surprised because I liked it a lot and I thought it was gonna break. It didn't, so no harm, no foul, didn't trigger. But if it comes back down under the base, I do like it short. Okay, so under 960, stop over 1040. So 960 by 1040, 80 cent stop. It is one of the ones that I'm gonna take if it breaks. Okay, that's the VIPs, which is a Chinese stock that was part of that hedge fund that got, you know, that, what was the name of the hedge fund? Arch Egos, I think, is the name, something like this. And remember when it went bust and the companies got sold? I have the Viacom short. It's one of the ones that also got killed as a result of that hedge fund getting margin calls. Actually, it was a family office, not a hedge fund, and it looks good. So I like it, but it's too late now, so that's why it's not on the list. VIPs though, it's not too late. All right, okay, everybody. Oh, one other thing, crypto doesn't look good. In fact, I'm short Ether and Bitcoin at the moment. They don't look good. I mean, that's a 1, 2, 3 on Bitcoin. I have a small position in Bitcoin short. I'd like to add, I'm gonna add to it once it breaks under the red bar's low, which is Thursday's low. Ether, I already have a full position, but we'll see. So I already have these short and then Bitcoin I'm adding to. I have a very small position short. MANA is the best idea that I got as a watch long if somehow crypto turns up. Okay, I like it long over $5. It's $4.95. I would definitely give it to $5. Over $5 with a stop under 435. Stop under 428, that is. So it's a 70 cent stop, 73. So I like it. MANA USD, like it if it takes out $5. Okay, guys, that's the only crypto that I like long at the moment. And then the rest of them, I mean, I like short. Bitcoin, I like it short, maybe to the 200 to $48. Ether, Solana, but Solana is a little late. Okay, and even Shiba, but Shiba I tried, it's not available to short on Kraken.com. That's where I do my shorts. All right, everybody, hope you enjoyed today's video. Good luck next week. Friday was an amazing day. I thought it was going to be a quiet day on Friday, and it was a shortened day, unfortunately, but I got busy with my main play was, I'll show it to you. How about that? I'll show it to you. And my main play was UAL short, which was a 1, 2, 3 on the 15-minute. But oh my God, I mean, this was amazing. I flipped it long also. So here it is. See it? It's a 1, 2, 3 on the 15. I called it in the room. I mean, what a beauty. This was my main play on Friday. And I thought Friday was like going to be a useless day. And nothing, you know, a very quiet day, nothing to do. But I caught this. I don't know what else I caught, but I know that was my main play on Friday. So I hope you did well on Friday. I hope you do great next week. If you have any questions for us, reach out by emailing customer service at info@t3live.com. Again, info@t3live.com. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we will be talking soon. Take care, everybody. Ciao.